In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Ocelot Pariah as well as take it to the racetrack. And welcome back to TM and the Blue Corp. Well guys, here is how the Ocelot Pariah sounds. And now on to the review and starting off with the acceleration. And well guys, the Pariah is a rear wheel drive car, which means that it takes a second or two to launch properly. But then after that, my goodness guys, the Pariah is honestly just like a rocket. It accelerates very hard, and honestly it has amazing mid to top end performance. Honestly speaking guys, the acceleration of the Pariah is just mind-blowing, and I feel like when it comes to the mid-range, it has like one of the most powerful mid-ranges in the entire game. So yeah guys, when it comes to the acceleration, amazing. And now moving on to the top speed, and the top speed is even better, and that is because it has the highest top speed in the entire game in GTA Online for a car. And honestly guys, just from that you guys know that this is just a phenomenal and amazing car, if I do say so myself. And honestly guys, I have no words to speak anymore. This car is just bonkers. It's just super duper fast. You don't even feel like you're driving a car anymore. You actually feel like you're flying a freaking plane because it's just that fast. So if you don't have great reactions to control this amazing super duper fast vehicle, the Pariah is not the one for you. And now on to the handling. So the handling of the Pariah is actually good. It has a tiny bit of understeer, but then it has a bit more oversteer. Like, it's very noticeable, especially in free roam. Actually guys, to be very honest with you, in free roam, if you really do not know how to control this car, it is just the worst car in the entire game to drive because it is just too powerful, and the oversteer is also not that easy to handle because of the power. So if you are just a newbie or a player who's not that good at driving in GTA Online, this is going to be a bit hard for you to handle. But anyways, if you're, let's say, a bit good at driving in GTA Online, this car is amazing. It handles pretty well, and I'm sure you guys would be able to handle the car and know when it is going to oversteer and when it is going to understeer. So the car in that matter is actually pretty good because it is very predictable. But only if you're good at, let's say, maybe your reflexes, you're good at predicting stuff, and also at the same time you know how cars work. But nonetheless, I still think that the Pariah is actually a very good car to pick up, especially this week. So yeah, the Pariah honestly a super duper fast car, but you have to be kind of a bit good in order to drive the car. Otherwise, it'll be a bit too overwhelming for you. But all in all, I'd say it's amazing. Well guys, here is just a random suspension test of the Ocelot Pariah. And spoiler alert, it's not that good. And now on to the track test and as well as the conclusion. And well guys, I feel like the Pariah is an amazing car, and I think that you guys should actually get one. Especially if you are trying to learn how to, let's say, become a better driver. The Pariah is honestly gonna teach you all about understeer, oversteer, and also how to control the car because this is just super duper fast. So if you are looking for a car that will teach you everything, this is the car for you. Of course, it will take time because it's actually difficult, but I'd say give it maybe a day or two and you will just be amazing. After you learn how to drive the Pariah, honestly any other car will feel very easy and honestly just like a piece of cake to drive. So now the question arises, would I recommend this car? And well, I'd say definitely yes. Of course, you need a lot of skill to handle this car properly and, you know, use it to its max potential. But I feel like I said before, it's a perfect car to learn on. It's a perfect car to learn how cars handle. Let's say maybe for example, how cars react when you accelerate too early, how cars react when you go over bumps, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I definitely do recommend the Pariah. To be really honest, it kind of reminds me of, well, the Emirates. They kind of like behave similarly, but in a good way. Both are rear-wheel drive cars, both are very fast, and also their handling is on point. And yes, you really need to be a good driver in order to also drive the Emirates. Anyways, moving on, enough chatter, I've been talking too much. So, the Pariah, well, when it comes to the track test, I got a time of 2 minutes and 54 seconds, which is honestly super duper amazing. Honestly, it even beats out most of the supercars. That's how good the Pariah is. That's how fast it is. And now on to the drag race, and well, what we do here is we just race in a straight line until we finish the race. And after a few multiple attempts, I have gotten a best time of 28.4 seconds, which is honestly phenomenal for a sports car. Anyways guys, I feel like I've said more than what needs to be said about the Pariah. Honestly, an amazing car, and yes, I would recommend you to get it. So yeah, that is about it when it comes to the track test and as well as the conclusion. And well guys, with that we wrap up the review of the Ocelot Pariah. And yeah, I hope you liked the video guys. Leave a like, leave a comment down in the comment section, and of course do subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification so that you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. And well guys, with that, TM and W Corp signing out.